Di quella pira lo rendo fuoco, tutte le fibre marcevento, e pispenila occhio fra poco, cose in cui mostro la spegne.
Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of Eat My Pasta. First of all, look at Dominic. Doesn't he look so handsome today? Oh my God, you're so handsome. Al Pacino, move over.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Dom,
She's
what
so
are we
kind.
doing? What are we doing?
Today we're doing something with manicotti and cannelloni. So manicotti is with cheese, and anything cannelloni is with meat, and I add the product so just wanted to give you some ideas. So this is the crepes that we're going to use. We make these and we stuff our manicotti with it. And this is just egg water, and we have a machine for this. But if you want them, we sell these also.
Oh, terrific.
But,
so you don't have to make them at home.
Or,
you come down here.
That's right. Or we do the old-fashioned way. You could buy this lasagna. It's lasagna sheet. What you do is you boil it for about 2-3 minutes, and you just cut these in halves. And you put them on paper towel, and you roll it. That's the way we used to do years ago with my grandmother and whatever. So you got both world. This is a little bit lighter, although these are not that heavy too, because they're made with semolina. So you could do whatever you want, so don't get discouraged. And this way, say, oh, I can't do it, too much work. It's easy. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is, we're going to do some manicotti Florentine. And it's nice. It's not that hard to do. Let's have a bowl here. And so this is the ricotta that we use. It's the same ricotta we use for the ravioli. So it's nice and creamy. But yes, we're gonna, we're gonna sort of fix it up. Show you some way to fix it up. So we put the first thing, we put a little bit of black pepper, a pinch, some cheese. And you could put as much as you want. This is Parmesan because I don't want to use Romano, because you could. This is some shredded Parmesan also. And then we're going to cut some...
Not really salt because of the cheese.
Yeah, the cheese. At the end you could taste it, and then you could always add salt, but you can't take it out.
That's a lot better than trying to take it off.
Yeah, so this is some with fresh mozzarella that we're going to sort of dice it up. And I'm going to save some for the top. I like a little chunky, so this way when it melts,
it gives it another texture.
Definitely.
Yeah.
See, I put a lot of mozzarella in there because you want it to gives it a nice flavor. Okay, now we got the spinach. This is a baby spinach here. I'm just going to chop about a cup.
And you don't have to cook the spinach.
No, this we just put it in there nice and raw.
Beautiful. This so far is very easy.
Plus, I'm gonna do something that I do. I'm gonna cook some spinach. I'm gonna show you. We'll put it on the top, and we're
garnish.
Yeah, we're gonna camouflage it with. And this, it doesn't have to be fine. Now I like baby spinach because you got the nice leaves instead. Yeah, more tender. You don't have the big leaves.
And the stems.
The stems. There you go. You can put as much as you want. You know, I like to go 3/4 ricotta. And
now, would you possibly even like? A lot of people like broccoli rabe. Could you do a broccoli rabe?
You can use broccoli rabe. Nothing. Make sure that you drain them well. You know.
So broccoli rabe, you'd have to cook a little.
Yeah, you have to cook them. Otherwise, it'd be too bitter.
Too bitter.
But I will blanch them. You know, cook them at least 10 minutes, and drain them good. You know, pat them dry. Pat them dry. Otherwise, it'd be too wet. So now I'm gonna put my gloves on because that ricotta is nice and thick. You could crack 1 egg in there.
Surely.
There you go.
You're getting good at it.
Oh my gosh. And last and not least, nutmeg. That gives a...
You love nutmeg.
I love nutmeg. These are fresh old nutmeg, and this is great. I got this in Italy, but you could buy it anywhere here. And you just...
You used to sell them here.
Yeah, it just gives it a nice flavor. You know, if you got to use nutmeg, just use whole.
Fresh. Fresh ground is a lot different.
Especially with the manicotti and with the spinach, it gives it a flavor. Something is there, but you quite don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And I see I'm going. I'm
Oh, I
using
can
it.
smell that. It smells delicious already.
So,
Yeah, that must activate all the other flavors.
oh, it's not. It's a nice spice that people try to figure out what it is, and you don't tell them. Just okay. Got the gloves on. Now we're just gonna smash everything together. I see this regatta. Now, if you don't buy this regatta, what I suggest, if you buy in the supermarket,
Strain it.
strain it and all night this way. Otherwise, it'll be too gritty. See, this is nice and creamy.
Yeah, you have a low moisture content.
Yes,
anyways.
definitely. See,
Yeah.
regatta means to recook it. So we get the first. So after they make everything else, the cheese or whatever's left over, they put the whey in there. They put some starter in there, and that's. I get the regatta. This is be nice and cream. See, that one egg really does it.
Binds it together.
Binds it together. Wonderful. You see. Now, if you want to put more spinach in there, you like more than that. That's fine. You can put as much as you want to.
But then again, too, you're going to be putting spinach on top as a garnish.
Yes, I'm gonna hide it. But those spinach I'm gonna cook.
Right.
Saute a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so now we get the crepes. We're only gonna make 6. It's great.
Does this need to be greased or anything?
Yeah, we're gonna put vodka sauce. We're gonna make this with vodka sauce. And
Oh.
so now, if you get these and you buy them at home, you see there's a shiny part and there's a dull part. The shiny part goes down. This way, when you roll it, you got the shiny part up.
Who would think to pay attention to that?
Well, listen, you're doing it long enough.
Just professionals.
Okay, so now you want to make one with the spoon, and I use.
Sure.
Yeah, this way you help. I could shape this.
Okay, so I see how much you're using.
See, I could shape it with my hands. See how nice and it's got a nice body to it. See, it stays together, it doesn't fall apart.
That's too much.
You're doing good. See what you got to do though? Is put it on the
On the
top.
ender?
On the top. This way we could roll it.
Got it.
There we go. These are going to be nice. And these you could make them the night before, 2 or 3 days before, and they'll stay. So if you're having a party, you could make
that's
them
a
not
good
to worry
idea.
about it. And you could give them some veggies with it. So,
And you don't want to overstuff them, right? Because then
well, it doesn't matter. They'll still stay if you want
they'll
to.
stay.
It's not going to go burst out. So they eat more. That's all. Good job. There we go. Trying to make it even.
Oh my goodness. I have to lick my fingers. That stuff is really good, Dominic.
Okay, so now I can take my gloves off, please. Sorry, but
The surgeon is ready to operate.
all right. So now to roll it, just any other rolls. I'm trying to put them nice and tight. This way they look nice and round.
And because you did it the way you did with the shiny side up, it kind of seals
Yeah.
itself.
See,
With that
you
other
just
side.
tuck
Yeah.
your finger, just spread all it even, and you just roll it. You want to roll one?
Sure. I don't need gloves for that.
There we go. I'm telling you, once you make these, it's like your kids and your family would just. It's a great Sunday dinner, or any time. If you're having company.
Oh, I used to love making manicotti with my mom.
Oh, and see, this is
You
nice
know,
and
it
fat.
was like such
So-
a labor of love.
Now with this, we're gonna use vodka sauce, and we don't have time to make vodka sauces for another show. But this is the homemade vodka sauce that we sell here. It's delicious, and I like vodka sauce just because it gives it a little bit more distinguished.
It's not red, it's not white.
Oh, especially with the Florentine, it's
That's true. When you served your spinach raviolis,
Yeah.
we always did it in vodka sauce.
it gives it a.
Yeah.
It's really nice, and I want to put a knife here. Beautiful. Then we save some for the top. Now we put these on.
And you keep them a little distance apart.
Yeah,
You don't
because
want
I'm gonna put more stuff on the top. I'm gonna really saute some spinach, and then we're gonna put mozzarella on top.
Ah. Now the other spinach you saute and put that on in the end?
No, I'm gonna show
You're
you.
going to do that? Okay.
Yeah, like that. I need 6 of them.
All right, he's going to cut it.
Okay. And then this, we don't need too much. This I'm gonna put a little salt. And these, they could have done this ahead of time, but just wanted to show you a passage. You just want to wilt them so I could literally place them on top of the manicotti there. There we go. Just another minute and it'll be done. Now that's why I love the spinach. They were all beautiful. Awesome. There we go. Almost done. I know people think, oh, it's too much overkill, but once you taste it, okay.
And you're just blanching it.
That's it. There's nothing.
Gee, I can't wait to eat this.
No. I want to just hide these. Once your family, your guest, this is, do you want it? Do you have to do this? No, but just I wanted to. If you're gonna do it, why not go the extra mile?
I'd be proud to set that on my table in front of my guest.
Why not go the extra mile?
What a beautiful looking dish it looks like.
Because yeah, it's just when he cooks it, I'll show you what we're gonna do with it.
And you're going to put more roots on top.
There we go. This
Oh,
is
my.
done. Now this is a fresh mozzarella. Gonna cut them. Then I'm gonna, there you go. See, now you don't see it. Then we're gonna put a little sauce on the top. Cut this in half. There we go.
Damn, that looks terrific.
So you want to see, got a nice contrast. I got one more.
And the fresh boots definitely has a different texture.
Oh, definitely.
You know.
Okay, so now. We put the vodka sauce, a little line on the top.
So kind of like a drizzle, a little more
Yeah,
than a drizzle.
this
yeah.
way. Now
So
when
it's not overpowering.
That's it, just one line over the top. Now see what a beautiful contrast. When they bake it, just everything just melts it, blends it together.
Boy, that's a meal in itself.
There we go. Now we're going to put this in the oven, 350, about 15, 20
Do you
minutes.
need to cover that at all, or you leave it like that?
No, well, you could leave it like that, or you could just leave it like that. It depends on your oven. And then if you want to sprinkle just a little cheese, 350, 18, 20 minutes, and you got it. And then we're going to taste it. Manicotti Florentine with vodka sauce.
Mr. Dominic, we're back in the kitchen with you now. I can't wait to see what you got. You got Swiss chard, you got chicken.
This is chopped fresh chicken breast. You could use turkey, whatever, but I try to keep in the poultry family because everybody likes chicken or whatever. So I came up with this because my daughter likes it, so I just decided to put it together one day. So the first thing I do is I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there because I got to brown the chicken. Even though you're going to cook it big, you still got to brown it a little bit. So
you can't be too careful with
no,
that.
so I'm going to chop some onion, I like a little onion. It gives it a little taste. You chop it fine. It just blends it in. It just keeps it moist. It gives it a nice flavor. Put it in there. Throw the chicken in.
And what's that, about a half
That's
a
about
pound?
Yeah. Put a little more olive oil here. Okay. Now, since we do this, and then now we got the Swiss chard. You don't need too much. But I'm still gonna chop this and saute a little bit.
I love Swiss chard.
Oh, it's me too.
Gosh.
And
They have the other one that's
this I
red,
put a
too.
lot. Yeah, this I put a lot on it because
It wilts down pretty good.
yeah, and it gives I want almost half and half.
It's almost like a bok choy.
Yes, you could stir that chicken while I cook. This. There we go. Little oil here, and I'm just going to saute it a little with a little bit of salt. How's it look?
Good. Might need a little more olive
It's
oil.
lean. No, it's lean. It's all look.
Okay.
Little chicken stock. This way it won't burn. And I'm going to season it just a little bit, even though I'm going to season it later, but we'll season it as we go along. Okay. There we go. And this, like I said, it cooks fast. How you doing with that chicken?
Good. Now you want to
that's
cook
good.
that completely, or
Well, you want to cook it. No,
get the pink out?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely, like that. Just go like this, mesh it down, there you go. Turn this to like, there you go. Beautiful. So you can see it's a little string, the ones we've mostly
yeah,
put
that'll be
everything in
good.
there.
That gives it nice texture.
Yeah. And this, it's almost done. And like, even with this finish, I want to wilt it a little. This way when it cooks, it'll be too, I don't like when it's raw, kind of. And it's almost done, Lily.
Alrighty.
Another minute, this is done too.
Perfect timing, hon.
Beautiful. I'm going to shut this. I'm going to throw this in there. Perfect. Awesome. Okay.
And that'll also wilt it down a little bit as
definitely.
well.
Okay, so now, what we're going to do is,
Oh, that smells good already.
I don't want to use regot anything, so I came up with emulsified. This is chickpeas. I put a little in the blender, and I put some little olive oil, and this is act as a binding. Cause
That's very healthy.
yeah, it's healthy, and you need something to bind it, and it's delicious. And whatever
a
you got
little
left
more flavor,
over, you
yeah.
use it with garlic toast or whatever. Then, what I find out that it gives it a little twist is gorgonzola or blue cheese.
Wow.
This is blue cheese. It's a little bit milder than gorgonzola, but it just gives it a little.
Kick.
Yeah,
Who would think?
better than.
I
than
would
it
not
just,
not even
I'm still
thought of
going to
that.
use some Parmesan, but the little bit of blue cheese that you put in there,
I would never have thought.
it just I like it. I love this. So now, 1 egg. We'll see. Sometimes the chicken is a little. We use 2, but 1 should be fine.
Good shot.
So now we're going to put some black pepper. And the salt we already seasoned. I'm going to put a little Parmesan. And then we're going to put it all together and see if we need a little more chickpeas to bind it together, we'll do it. If not, we leave it like that. That's why I always will make extra. That's it. There we go. It's going to taste, that blue cheese is going to taste so good. Then we're going to make a light chicken
Like a chicken.
Yeah,
broth
like
sauce,
a chicken with some cheese and some white wine.
some flour.
There we go. See how it's.
Look at that.
And this is hot. If it's cool off a little bit, but it'll be fine. Could use a little more cheese. Put a little more Parmesan in there. There you go. That's it. A little more. Go ahead. Give me the rest of that chickpeas, so put it all to bind it.
So that was about a cup of chickpeas?
Yeah, it was about
So
a
that's
cup.
about a can?
Yeah.
A regular 8-ounce can that you
Definitely.
throw in the...
There's a little shredded Parmesan. And that's only the extent of the
Wow.
cheese that we put in.
Madon, that looks good.
Okay. Just going to taste it for salt. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now we move everything out of the way. We roll them. Now these see how moist they are.
Yeah.
And then once you put, if you make these the night before you let them cool off, it won't be that moist. But because it was warm, so it worked out okay. So we're just gonna. We got more than 6 here, Lillian.
I think so.
Put a little
You
less.
want me to roll while you load?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, it's okay, it's easy. You want the spoon, you load, and I'll roll. There you go.
Oh, it is still warm. But that's good just the way it is.
Awesome. We could make more than 6 over here, but it's fine.
Or save them and make them a special
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah. Perfect. I eat these cold, that's how good they are.
And
Man.
they look like they're going to be delicious.
That blue cheese gives it a nice...
I would have never thought of putting blue cheese in there, to be honest with you. But that would have been nothing that would have been in my taste bud.
And then if you have this left over, you could just mix this with rice.
Oh, yeah.
Mix this with rice and then you
Make
boil
an
some
open
rice.
Make an open face
Yeah,
sandwich
you
with it. Oh my God.
you boil some rice and you mix it in, and it gives it a nice. I think. Oh, this is the last one.
Yeah.
You could to dry it up. You could use some fresh breadcrumbs if you want to.
Ah,
You know, but I didn't want to do that. But if you want to, you got it.
or put less chicken broth in.
Yeah, we could drain it. We didn't even drain it, but it's fine. They all go in the same place. This we can put away. We clean up, and then we're gonna make the nice little sauce for that.
All right, so Dominic, now you're going to make a Sapori special sauce.
Yeah, this is like it's a bechamel, but no milk, and I just try to put just some butter, some flour, little white wine, and chicken stock. And just to take it and put it on there. Want to melt the butter. I don't want to burn it.
No, don't want to burn it.
No.
And the flour, honey.
Then I'm going to put, this is a tablespoon of chicken broth, a chicken
Like a
stock.
Chilean bouillon or...
Yeah, chicken bouillon.
Uh-huh.
Because this way I don't use salt, and it gives a little
Yeah,
more
yeah.
intense,
Flavor besides just salt.
yes,
Yeah.
it's intense chicken. Or it gives it a nice intense flavor. You could buy this, you know, the chicken bouillon or the chicken soft chicken.
It's probably better than the package.
Definitely.
Those packets are really salty.
Now you put a couple tablespoons of flour.
And that's a roux.
Yes, we're trying to make a roux. And I don't want it too thin, I don't want it too thick.
See, I know what a roux is.
Put a little bit of white wine.
I know what white wine is too.
It's simple, but it just goes good with that where it goes. You want to taste to keep it tasting the veggies and the chicken and the cheese. And this one, I just boil it, put it together, and we're taking it out. And then that's it. Just we're taking it up a little bit. Then it boil a couple minutes, and we're taking it up. Okay, so the sauce has been reduced in it. And then if you have to add a little more to thicken it, but this is perfect. Beautiful, nice color. Shut this down. Okay. Now we just go over it. And we don't need too much, we just want to cover it.
Boy, once that absorbs
Some
into
on the
the
bottom.
skins, right?
Oh goodness, it makes it nice and moist.
Oh, that smells heavenly.
Yeah, it's simple.
Heavenly.
I don't want too heavy of a sauce with milk and cream. I just wanted to taste all the essential. So here we go. Now, on the top, we just sprinkle a little bit of blue.
That blue cheese really kicks
And
it
then
in.
once it cooks, you just brown it. And if you want to, you can put it under the broiler for a minute just to brown it a
Yeah,
little.
because pretty much all your other ingredients are cooked.
That's it.
Dom, so you've prepared it all, now we got to put it in the oven?
Yeah, now we bake it for about 350, about 15 to 18 minutes. And then we just enjoy it coming out and let it cool off about
Then
a
we
second.
eat.
Then we eat.
Yeah. Dominic, these look amazing. So
Yes.
this one here is the Florentine.
Right.
And
that's with the
vodka
chick-
sauce.
And this is the chicken with the blue cheese and the Swiss chard.
Let's try.
And oh my.
I'm ready. Well, you know what? Before we start eating, this is going to bring us to another close of Eat My Pasta. So we just want to say good night. Thank you for
Good
letting
night.
us
Thank
in
you
your
for
living room.
watching, and we appreciate you watching.
Yeah, we don't want to make you have to watch us eat this good food. Bye now.
Good night. God bless. Oh. There's the mozzarella, the spinach, and the vodka.
Really good. Really, really
Boy,
good.
you're really gonna impress.
Di quella pira lo rendo fuoco, tutte le fibre marcevempo, e pi spenila occhio fra poco, cose in cui mostro la spegna